Now that I've finished watching the Great Mazinger series from 1974, I started watching the UFO Robo Grendizer series from 1975. After the events of Great Mazinger, Koji Kabuto finished his studies abroad and is back in Japan with a flying saucer that he built called the TFO. He heads off to the Space Science Laboratory but lands in a nearby farm ranch where he gets to meet the new cast of characters for this series. I gotta say, these characters look oddly familiar. I just can't quite put my finger on it. Anyway, the ranch is run by Danbei Makiba with his daughter Hikaru and his son Goro. A young man by the name of Daisuke is also there but looks quite busy and initially avoids interacting with Koji that much. He is the adopted son of Professor Umon, who, in episode 2, is revealed to be Duke Fleed, the crown prince of planet Fleed, a distant planet that has now been invaded by the Vegan Empire. That's right folks, if it wasn't clear from the series' title, we're no longer dealing with regular mad scientists or literal harbingers from hell. Instead, this series focuses on the alien empire from planet Vega, who seek to expand their military forces across the galaxy, and that includes invading planet Earth. The monsters of the week are now called saucer beasts, and they're basically UFO-shaped mecha robots that sometimes change into a more anthropomorphic shape in the latter parts of the episodes they're in. Grendizer, the eponymous mecha robot that's piloted by Duke Fleed, also takes the form of a UFO at the start of every battle and later transforms or ejects the robot within in order to gain a more tactile and agile advantage against its enemies. The first few episodes were fine, but nothing really caught my interest until I reached episode 9 titled Overcome the Forbidden Anger or Beyond Unforgiven Anger. The episode introduces and focuses on a reluctant female alien pilot called Commander Mineo. She is given a direct order by the Vegan Empire to kill Duke Fleed by sacrificing herself while still inside the saucer beast that she pilots. If she doesn't do this, her homeworld, Planet Ruby, will be targeted and invaded by the Vegan Empire. She latches her saucer beast onto Grendizer but hesitates to detonate and sacrifice herself for the wellness of her planet. She crashes down into a forest and Duke Fleed finds her and tries to reason with her before Koji knocks her unconscious. Mineo wakes up at the Makiba ranch and is only treated with the utmost hospitality from Daisuke and the other humans living in the ranch. She is given one of Hikaru's dresses in order to change into, and we see her wear this dress as she introduces herself to the other humans. A small party starts in celebration for gaining a new friend in Commander Mineo, but as they dance happily with glee, Mineo looks woefully and is conflicted in how the humans have been treating her. She runs off and tries to escape to her saucer, but as she reports back to the Vegan Empire on her findings, they re-utter the importance of her mission. If she doesn't kill Duke Fleed, Planet Ruby will be destroyed. The fate of her entire planet rests on her shoulders, and Mineo breaks down, only for Daisuke to find her. She takes out her dagger, but couldn't find it in her to kill such a good and innocent man as Duke Fleed. Daisuke takes her back to the ranch, and as he sleeps, Mineo comes to his bedside and attempts to assassinate Daisuke, only for him to dodge the attack at the last second. Mineo asks for his forgiveness and runs off to her saucer beast. She tells the Vegan Empire that she no longer wishes to destroy the humans she was sent out to kill, but General Gandalf dismisses this and reminds Commander Mineo of her home planet's fate if she doesn't follow the Vegan Empire's command. Grendizer arrives and defends Mineo's saucer beast as she tries to get away, but General Gandalf successfully shoots at Mineo's ship, sending it falling towards the ocean. Mineo recalls her short but sweet time with the humans at the Makiba ranch. She smiles at the memories of their hospitality as her ship crash lands into the water. After General Gandalf flees from Grendizer, Daisuke finds Mineo and holds her dying body. Her final words are about her home planet Ruby, and she dies with a smile on her face, knowing that in her last moments, she was able to feel the warmth and hospitality of the humans she was originally sent out to destroy. The twist of fate caused by the strength of Mineo's moral compass allowed Daisuke to live on and avenge her Grendizer for her untimely sacrifice. The story of this episode is definitely something that we've all encountered before in other types of media, and for sure, it happens often in real life as well. Commander Mineo is a two-dimensional character that starts out with a particular narrow perspective on the people from the other side of the conflict, and as she is exposed to these same exact people to interact with them and see the truth unravel right in front of her eyes, she gains a broader perspective of the playing field and becomes a fully realized three-dimensional character, even if it was just for her last remaining moments in the episode. She reminds me of Erica from episode 67 of Mazinger Z, who was also a character in conflict with her role as an antagonist towards Koji Kabuto, but later on ends up helping him and meets a noble death. This is the struggle we often face in a world that's riddled with wars caused mostly by the mutability of knowledge towards those on the other side of the conflict. If only we could learn to understand others more and reserve our prejudices, maybe, just maybe, we could achieve a more peaceful, more tolerable reality than the one we're living in right now. I'm so excited to watch more of UFO Robo Grendizer. It had a rough start, but I hope that it picks up the pace and excitement in the next couple of episodes, and that it shows us more complicated characters like Commander Mineo. If you enjoyed watching this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Hit the notification bell or the join button to become a member and gain access to members only and future videos to come. This is Elmo's Universe, and I'll see you in the next one.